Hi, I'm Allison. Welcome to the Women's Resource Center. It's a student-run, student-driven organization which is funded by your student association. So welcome. Center is a resource area for women on campus. We provide information and referral services, which is the bulk of the work that we do. When we say information and referral services, we try to gather as much information for students here on campus so that they're not taking time away from their regular coursework, and then we make referrals. So we connect the students with the different services in the community. We also advocate on behalf of students. If a student is going through a difficult time and they need someone to support them or to act on their behalf, we will do that for them as well. And then we also do peer support. Again, it all goes, with the whole theme of providing support, overall support for women students on campus. We also have a drop-in space where we have different conversations that are women-specific, and then we also celebrate different women-specific events as well here at the Women's Center. The Women's Center is open to men as well. In as much as we do celebrate women-specific events, we also encourage men to come in, support us, ask questions if they do have questions. If they have concerns for a friend or a family member, they can come in and ask us questions. They can volunteer. They can join us when we have our different celebrations. So yes, we are open to men as well. Many people usually ask us why there's actually a women's center and not a men's center on our campus. We have a women's center because in terms of the level of inequality that happens between the male and the female gender in our society, we do need to have a women's center. Women experience discrimination at an alarming rate than men do. And when we have women with disabilities, women of color, lesbians, bisexual women, usually that discrimination is usually tenfold when we're dealing with these women from these particular backgrounds. Campus Food Center is actually located right next to a Women's Center. The Women's Center operates the Campus Food Center. The Food Center is located in room G2030. The Campus Food Center is pretty much our campus food bank where we provide emergency food supplies to students who are in need. It's not just for students, for everybody on campus, but the majority of users of the food center are our students. It's a process where you can come in and then you can pick the food that you need or the food that you eat. It is an emergency food service. It's not a grocery store, so that's something that we usually have to make clear. Students are allowed to come in to use it every 2 weeks. So you come in, you bring in your student ID card, and it's available depending on the supplies that we have or the variety that we have. Most of our supplies comes from donation in the community and on campus as well. There are 2 food drives that we do every year. One is in the spring and one is around Thanksgiving. And the school itself does a major food drive in December, which we definitely benefit from as well. So the food bank is also opened Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The food bank is open to everyone. Both men and women can access the food bank. And as I said, you can use it every 2 weeks, twice a month. And the only ID that we need from you is your student ID card. And we need that to verify that you're actually a student here at Durham College, UOIT, or Trent in Oshawa. And as well for stats purposes so that we can pretty much rationalize why we actually need to have a support service like this on our campus. There's opportunities to get involved within the Women's Center and the Campus Food Center as well. If you are interested, we're always looking for volunteers. There are volunteer positions within the food bank, volunteer positions when we have different events, volunteer positions within the Women's Center itself to help us through sponsorship, gain sponsorship for both the Women's Center and the Campus Food Center. So if you are interested, you can check out our website at www.uosa.com/Women's Center. Or you can drop by either room G2029 or G2030 and pick up a volunteer application form. The Women's Center is located in the new athletics area. We're upstairs in room G2029. The Women's Center is open Mondays to Fridays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.